there's some bleeding in my shirt. Well, I'm gonna go back to take my nap.
Richard. 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 Richard.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the podcast. Look at this guy wearing a tank top.
It's fall, but
Yeah.
the sun's not out. But
This guy's crazy,
the guns
man.
are out.
He looks like he's about to go on a little motorcycle, and there's gonna be a girl in the back.
Right, yeah.
And it's episode 19, so you know what that means. Next episode is, episode 20, baby! 20! Oh my god.
It's a milestone.
It's gonna be, episode 20 is gonna be really cool. We're still gonna talk, but we're gonna do like stuff.
We're gonna go all out.
And if you guys are gonna plan to get a dog and you don't know how to bathe your dog, then
We're gonna show you how.
If your parents are like, alright, bathe your dog, but you don't know how to, in episode 20, you're gonna learn how to do it. So
what else could you ask for?
And the people that are listening on audio on Spotify, then maybe they should like go see it on YouTube. Just search up Richard the Man on YouTube, it'll come up.
You can learn how to wash a dog. They'll be like, washing the dog.
Okay. So, let's see. We got not that much, but
that's good. We can embellish on the topics and stretch it out.
It's like, yeah. We have Friday off today, so I'm not at school today because it's Friday, and because we had a day off, because I don't know why, just a day off.
Teachers are lazy. They were just like, stay home.
Well, no, teachers actually have to work today too. Sometimes if kids have a day off, the teachers still have to work.
They're probably all just like partying at school. They're drunk and they're watching movies and they're like eating pizza.
Drunk.
Those darn teachers.
I don't think they would do that.
Well, let's talk about
Halloween. The Halloween
party.
Halloween.
On All Hallows Eve, we had a party. Instead, well, first we thought we couldn't trick or treat
because of the I'm just gonna say it, the coronavirus.
Right, we thought we couldn't trick or treat.
It would be but they actually planned we could still trick or treat, but they're sometimes handing out candy with tongs.
Yeah, so we planned a party instead. But then when he arrived for the party, I was like, well, let's go trick or treat because people are doing it. So we went on out and we trick-or-treated around our neighborhood. It was really good. He never trick-or-treated in our own neighborhood. We always go somewhere else because they have like rich people candy. But this worked out really well. He got lots of Doritos. He loves Doritos. That's something, too. For the Americans watching, you're like, he got Doritos on Halloween? Americans, we don't give out chips on Halloween.
Really?
That's a Canadian thing.
Why?
I don't know. Canadians give out chips on Halloween.
I didn't know. I thought it was just. Well,
no,
I don't know
Americans
why.
give out candy, and I remember as a kid, occasionally houses would give out like little toys, but it was most like 99% candy.
Oh my god! But wait,
and there was one house we went to that we gave every kid $1. You got $1.
$1.
Like they had candy
I want money.
too.
I want money.
I know, but they just had a bowl of $1 bills. It was like, what? And I think they just wanted to show off that they were rich. But as a kid, you're like, I get $1. It's pretty cool. That's something you could do here. You can I
would just switch costumes and go like.
Just keep going back to
until I get that paper.
Like, excuse me, sir.
That paper.
Make that paper. Get those stacks of cash.
They don't give out like chips in America. I never.
Not unless something's changed since I was a kid.
Nobody
gave out chips when I was.
Fun fact about me: you never heard this, or did you hear this? I'm half Canadian, half American.
He's a mixed breed of both countries.
And I love America. It's awesome there.
It is.
I never went there actually. But...
Should we say the Pledge of Allegiance?
No.
That's what you don't know.
It's like, but.
You want me to say it?
No.
Oh.
And so the Halloween party was great. It was awesome.
Yeah.
We filmed the plus video there. We filmed the plus video of Todd.
Yeah, the latest. Well, you saw it if you're a subscriber to this channel.
Yeah, if you're a subscriber.
Halloween party. What'd you call it?
Halloween party problem.
Halloween party problem.
And if you're new to the channel and you want to go watch it, but you don't want to click the little button, just click the link in the description below.
Exactly.
It will have it.
You always say that, but I've never actually put a link in any descriptions.
Well, now you do that today.
Yeah, they could find it. They know how to search on the internet. Our listeners and viewers are smart people. They know how to find stuff on the internet.
And like you'll find it. And if you don't know, if you want to know the title, I mean the little thumbnail, the picture, it has Baby Yoda. It has Yoda family and it has a bunch of plushies.
And the latest character is Granny Yoda.
Granny Yoda.
We have Granny Yoda, normal
voiced
Yoda.
by Megan.
Yeah.
Thank you, Megan.
She's an excellent granny voice. She
doesn't. How she does it is that she talks like she doesn't have any teeth.
Yeah, she said just pretend like you don't have teeth. So it's like,
hello,
I'm an old man.
I think actually
listen up, Billy.
I think usually probably a girl would be better at grandma voice.
I would imagine.
Probably because they're girls and grandmas are girls.
Like Bart Simpson's voiced by a lady. So,
yeah. Actually, yeah. That's a fun fact if you don't know that.
It is true.
Nancy Cartwright.
Yep.
I like Nancy Cartwright. She also plays Ralph, Nelson. Who else does she play? One other character. I think, does she play Marvin? The Simpsons, the dirty
Probably.
kid?
That sounds sort of similar.
I think
to
she plays Marvin and Todd, or Rod. I don't know, one of them.
Rod and Todd.
I think she plays both. Probably. I think that's probably it. No, you know the three bullies with the teenager bullies.
Jimbo, Nelson, and what's the other one?
No, not Nelson.
Oh yeah,
Jimbo.
He's separate.
With
Dolph.
the Tukes, the Tukes, bald guy and
Jimbo,
long hair.
Dolph, and
she also plays the one that's
whatever the
bald.
other
She
one
plays the other one that's bald. She plays the guy that's bald. So she plays a lot of characters.
So shout out to Nancy Cartwright if you're watching. We appreciate your voice.
Yeah. And hope she can come on here one day and do a Bart impression.
So what did we do at the Halloween party?
We played a game called What Do You Meme?
We did. Everyone, have you ever played What Do You Meme? It's a fun game.
That's a really fun game, actually.
It's a lot of fun.
I could just play it all day. I could just be all day and I could just go
we had a soundtrack of various Halloween music.
Yeah, and of course the Monster Mash came up.
Monster Mash.
That's one of the most famous little
it's like
Halloween songs kind of.
Yeah.
And they play it on the radio. They play Halloween music on the radio because it's Halloween. And now since it's November, it's time for the Christmas countdown.
Oh no, here it comes the Christmas music. I like Christmas music, but a lot of people
But it's
don't.
in 50 or 40 days or something.
Yeah, and if you work retail, Christmas music really grates on your nerves.
I just love Christmas. It's one of my favorites. My favorite part of Christmas is going to a store and looking at all the ornaments and stuff. I saw this the inflatable little bait stuff for Christmas. I saw Baby Yoda holding a candy cane, and I think he had a Santa hat, but I'm not truly sure, but I think he did, or probably not. But he was holding a candy cane. It was a Baby Yoda little inflatable big one. I was like, oh, that's so cute.
Remember, if you give a candy cane to a baby, be careful, because when they have it, it'll get sharp.
It can choke
and they can
them.
stab their eye.
Well, no.
No, it does. It can happen. When my little cousin did that, and I remember my mom freaking out.
Oh, Jesus.
She was 2, and she had the candy cane in her mouth, and it whittled it down,
God.
and so the point just became super sharp. And I remember
It's
my
super
mom
bright today, guys.
freaking out and taking it from her, and be like, "Look how sharp this is! It's like an ice pick." Whoa! Don't break it.
I'm not. It's just hard to get that out. I think because this is just such an old car.
Yeah.
It's really bright out today, guys.
It's a bright sunshine.
It was not bright at all.
Really
it wasn't bright at all this morning, but now it's
it's perked up. So
what time is it anyways? Let me check.
We were going to do the podcast buried in a pile of leaves, But
it is.
It rained and the leaves are all sucky.
1:05.
It's 1:05 in the
So,
PM.
In the.
And you're watching Reflections.
Yeah.
Or no.
You guys.
You're watching Perspectives.
Guys, and are you excited for episode 20?
I think everyone.
And if you listen on our podcast on Spotify, go actually check out YouTube because you want to see the stuff we do.
He's been excited for episode 20 since about episode 10. He's been counting down. He's been
I was counting.
I can't wait to do 20 episodes.
It's usually I would probably say like 100 if we would celebrate of 100, but that's probably gonna take forever, right?
Yeah.
So like because people were listening, so we kept making them so people could actually listen. If nobody was listening, then I would just quit the podcast.
Right, well, we got lots of listeners.
Because what's the point of making a podcast if no one's gonna listen?
I think according to our analytics on the app, it says we have like 67 subscribers, and then everything's been played a bunch of times, so there's more people that just play
like
it.
On Spotify?
On all different things. Spotify, Podcast Addict.
Really?
Stitcher, whatever.
Is that true?
Google Podcast.
You promise?
Yes, I promise. And
that's a lot.
We have our analytics have been updated. We had America, Canada, and Croatia as our listeners. We had one listener from Croatia. Guess what we got now?
What?
We have a listener from Russia.
Russia?
He is a rad Russian who's listening to
Hey,
us.
I'm the rad Russian.
He or she, we don't know exactly.
A Russian, cool.
It could be someone named Svetlana.
Is it a girl or a boy?
I don't know.
Whoever.
Could be someone named Dmitry or Mikhail.
Shout out to the person.
Natasha.
Shout out to the person that is in Russia listening to this.
Yes.
Thank you,
comrade.
We love you guys. You guys are the best.
Yeah.
If no one was listening, I would quit this podcast.
It shows this is a worldwide podcast. We're going all the way to Eastern Europe.
Did you know our podcast actually changed? We started our first one. We just talked about only like kind of one thing.
But it's evolved.
But now we talk about all kinds of stuff. So
exactly.
It's not like it's changed because sometimes you need to change your podcast.
Just like Russia has changed in a lot of ways.
And we will do a Christmas episode. Maybe on Christmas. I don't know.
Oh, of course we will.
Maybe.
We'll
Maybe I might come here.
Episode.
Maybe my mom might come here. Maybe my mom should be a guest on the podcast.
It's gonna be a good time.
I don't know what that face was.
Christmas.
I just made a really weird face. You probably saw it.
So we're gonna talk about Lego Mario.
It's yeah.
Did you bring it with you?
Nah.
So his Lego Mario, it has like.
Let's see a picture of it. There
it glows.
Let's
and
see.
It talks and stuff.
Let's see. Let's see. It even snores and sleeps. It's just really cool. It blinks. It's awesome. I just love the Lego Mario. I'll play with it all day. I'm like, I know it's really fun though. It's like
he's been pretty obsessed with it since he got it.
I loved it. I love it. I was like, that was always my dream to have that, but I finally actually got it because I was like.
And it was expensive. His mom bought it. I don't really believe in Lego. I think Lego costs too much, but his mom buys him Lego.
Lego's pretty good. Well,
I think Lego's cool and all, but it's so expensive.
Yeah.
And a fun fact, I used to work at Toys R Us.
Yeah.
And if you're missing a bag of Lego from a set, Lego is super chill about sending out extra bags.
Really?
So you just send them an email, like look it up, I don't know, the Lego customer service. We would just send them an email and be like, bag H was missing from this set because the customer brought it back. And they would send it within like a couple days. And they didn't ask any questions. So if you need a little bit of extra Lego, you could,
So you just send them an email, and a few days later,
they would send it right away. So maybe it's because we were a Toys R Us, so they trusted us.
Well, because Toys R Us, it's where kids go all the time.
But I just it could. You
if you live in the USA, then you know probably Toys R Us is closed down forever.
It's a mythical place.
Did you know Dino Bouncers is closing forever?
Oh, that's sad.
I don't know if in America, but I think in Canada.
They're everywhere.
Because I think they weren't making money because of the coronavirus.
Right, you can't really jump on bouncy castles when
it's like because it's the because it's a really bad disease.
Yeah.
Millions and millions of people died from it. It's really scary. I had to remember I had to take the test.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how. So, let's tell you the story how I got it. If you probably heard it, but
you told them on the last episode.
Well, I'm gonna say more details. So,
okay, let's go into detail.
Okay, so one day I woke up with I was just feeling sick, I felt like I had to puke, but and then I felt better until my nose, and then I woke up the next morning, my nose was all stuffy. Every time I coughed, it would just hurt. I just felt super crappy. I was like, God. And then so my parents were getting worried, so they were like, "Let's get him a COVID test." So I was like, "Okay." And I didn't know it would hurt.
We were told by the government, basically, like the health.
I didn't know it would hurt that much. I thought it would just be it would just be tingly. But it hurt a lot. I flinched at the first time. It felt like when they shoved that thing up my nose, not shove it, like they just put up my nose, the Q-tip.
Yeah.
And and after they did it felt like it hurt, my nose hurted, and my nose felt like it had to sneeze.
Right.
I was like, and then until I let out one sneeze, I was like, thank you. So I was like,
he felt better after he sneezed.
It was, and then my dad didn't, but my stepmom and my dad didn't have to get a COVID test
thank God.
Because you don't want, you probably don't want a COVID test, Dad. It's not pretty awesome.
It looked very, very unpleasant.
He didn't even like it when I was taking it. You know what's weird? I'm in the car. You can only see my neck. Maybe we should get something I can sit on.
You need some books. You need a stack of phone books.
Like how something to tell short people drive.
Yeah.
Not trying to be offensive, but that's not actually offensive.
True. Show them your shirt. Lift up, stand up a little bit.
It's made. Let me tell you, my dad actually made it because I liked Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
I love Beavis and Butthead, so he made it for me. So.
Check it out.
It's Butthead's shirt. Oh my God.
Bought some of that shirt paint and turned out really good. I took my time and
I wonder if there is anything I can sit on.
Not in here.
Yeah.
You could go get a cinder block.
I'm gonna go get. Sure, I can.
Be up higher.
No.
All right, look. We're the same height now. Look.
It doesn't feel comfy because it's me touching the roof.
Can you touch your head on the ceiling?
It doesn't feel comfy because it looks like I'm big.
It looks like we're like the same age.
But we'll try to find something. But it's good for now. I'll be fine.
We're very 90s today. I have the NWO and you have AC/DC's. Well, the Beavis and Butthead AC/DC. Yeah. AC/DC's been around since the 70s.
Still
Beavis and Butthead is very 90s, early 90s.
It's really 90s.
NWO is a late 90s.
Let me tell you a fact.
So we're covering the full span of the 90s.
When Beavis and Butthead first came out,
yeah,
they thought it was really dirty until South Park came out.
It was extremely controversial.
But it wasn't actually that dirty. But until South Park actually came out,
then everybody's like, "Oh, never mind."
That's the dirtiest show I've ever seen in my little eyes by grown-ups. But I could literally just.
I don't know there's some part.
This is cold in my butt, guys. My butt is so.
He's sitting on a cinder block.
My butt is cold.
But you look so tall. Everybody's gonna be like, this kid's like 6'5".
I'm not tall at all.
You look like a giant.
I think I'm tall, but it's so cold for my butt, boy. Do we have any?
Hi, Daddy.
This is
Are
so
you my
cold.
daddy?
It's just so cold for my butt.
Yeah.
But after this episode, my butt's gonna be freezing.
That's the way it goes.
Should we have any? Let's try to find something else.
It'll warm up if you sit on it. Your butt will warm it up. Butts are good at warming things. It's like chickens. That's how they hatch their eggs.
I'm probably gonna find something for my room. We're back.
So he couldn't stand the cinder block, so now he has like a foam pad to sit on.
Yeah, but so it looks good for me. See, now you can actually kind of see my body.
It's the same foam pad I use when we're playing baseball.
Which is?
And he's pitching. I don't want. It sucks to get on the ground with my knees, so I just kneel on the. It's one of those pads that people use for gardening.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah, that way they can get down on their knees and shovel and stuff and plant seeds. But I use it to be a catcher for baseball, and it works. Mm-hmm. So I can't squat like a real catcher. That's not comfortable. I can do it for 10 seconds, then I'm like, ow.
He's like, this is him?
I'm a large
Let's count 10
human.
seconds. Let's pretend he's doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, I'm done.
You can't even do 7. It takes you actually 7 seconds just to set up.
That's true.
And you're like, oh! Actually, you kind of started doing that at 5.
It hurts your butt bone.
Oh my god, my butthole.
Your butt bone. No, not your butthole, your butt bone.
My butthole.
So, let's move along.
Let's see if that light is gonna shine his head. Oh, look at that! It just shined his head.
Well, my hair's grown back in, so it's not quite as shiny.
I know, it's not that shiny.
We need to zip it back off.
He doesn't have a shiny bald head, boy.
No. I just feel like I look better with a shaved head with the beard.
Alright, let's talk about Jim Cornette.
Let's talk about Jim
Now,
Cornette.
you probably remember from my first ever episode of podcast.
Yeah, it was.
Which is, and about me getting a mail to Jim Cornette.
Yep.
My stepmom ordered that, but he asked him to write my name on there, and I thought it was super cool because he wrote my actual name. So like.
And he went and he wore his Jim Cornette corny face T-shirt on picture day at school.
Oh yeah, what's his picture? Oh, look at that!
And we're gonna.
Woo!
It's on the order form. It's number 6. It's cropped where it shows more of Cornette's face. So we're gonna get a 5x7 of that, and we're gonna mail it to Jim Cornette so he can hang it up in his office.
And he might even mention. Oh my God! Mention me
you
in an episode like.
He might, because I bet he's never gotten a school picture with his face in it.
He probably. People might do that because he does that a lot.
He doesn't have a lot of kids that listen to his show, but
because he says bad words.
He curses quite a bit.
A lot. I haven't listened to Jim Cornette in a while, but I will soon.
Kid, keep on listening.
Look at me. I'm just like so relaxed now.
I don't think you even know what Jim Cornette's talking about half the time. You just like hearing him curse.
Nah.
And it's funny because he's from Kentucky, so he's got a real thick accent, and
No. I like what he talks about. I like it.
He talks about wrestlers that suck.
Yeah, he hates. I think that one he hates the most is Olivier.
Yeah, he can't stand Olivier.
Olivier's probably one of the worst wrestlers.
Yeah.
He doesn't really wrestle. He just fools around. He just does weird dances. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain that.
He's a prissy prancing, dancing, jazz hands.
Like an idiot. Like he's like. Or something. I don't know.
If you've never heard Jim Cornette talk trash about Kenny Olivier, look it up. It's kind of like in what was it in the Christmas Story?
No.
His father worked with profanities like great painters work in oils. That's how Cornette is. With
Can you guys see me
his,
better? Since I'm
Kenny
standing
Olivier.
up on something.
He's up a little bit higher now.
That's good. It still looks good. Look, if I lean back, you can actually kind of see the letters.
The countdown is on too. It is. It's coming up. The countdown is on November 13th. AC/DC's new album.
Wait, what is it?
Power Up, November 13th.
I'm gonna go buy it.
And yesterday was the 5th of November, and we remembered the 5th of November, but today's the 6th, so we got how many days until AC/DC? 7 days.
Let's see the countdown.
So it's 1 week. Don't CDs usually come out on Tuesdays though, or do they change it to Fridays?
I don't know, probably. But it's gonna be so
Today's the
awesome.
6th. Yeah, it's 7 days.
Woo!
AC/DC. I saw it was a little headline with Brian Johnson that said, "We hope this album makes kids pick up a guitar for the first time."
Really?
Yeah, because they want to pass that along when the generation they're old.
So it's so the kids are like.
Yeah.
This is the kids.
They've inspired millions of kids to pick up guitars.
Wait,
over the years.
When AC/DC first started singing? Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Now when they sing, yeah, shut in the dark. Yeah, they're just like that.
Exactly.
You guys like my podcast? You probably do if you're a fan.
I'm dirty.
I hate
mighty unclean. I'm a wanted man. Public enemy number one.
Let's do white balance.
Understand?
You can't really see white balance. Okay.
Women to the
Left
left
of me, and women
women
to the right.
Ain't
You
got
got
no
no
guns.
God, got
no
no
knife.
life.
Don't
You
wanna
don't
start
even
no
go
fight.
fight.
Cause
I'm
I'm
TNT,
TNT.
I'm
I'm
dynamite.
dynamite.
TNT, and I win the fight. TNT, stop it.
Hello.
Can you stop?
Watch
Stop
me
it,
explode!
Stop. Stop. I don't think the viewers want to hear you sing.
They love hearing us sing. We've
Yeah.
got so many emails about our wonderful singing.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a lot of people said our version of Eat the Rich
Be-
was actually better than Arrow's.
He was joking.
We've gotten 100,000
No, he
different
didn't.
emails.
He was joking. He's joking, guys. He's
that-
a big fat liar.
We have over 62 billion subscribers and
No, we don't.
188 trillion downloads. And counting.
Stop it. We're not that famous yet.
The Queen of England subscribes. She's
No,
regular
she
listener.
didn't!
Yeah,
You make me so mad right today. Like, sometimes.
we do.
Make me so mad.
Some of our, like George
How about you
Clooney,
stop lying? Maybe the audience will want you to lie.
we have a lot of famous listeners.
No, we don't. The audience will want us to lie. Let's talk about Hershey.
Herschel Walker, famous
Hershey
football player.
I personally, in my opinion, I love Hershey bars. They're my favorite chocolate bar. It's hot in here.
We watched a documentary called "The Food That Made America."
Isn't this
and,
hot? Isn't it hot in here?
No, not really.
It's hot to me, boy.
Open the door and get some air.
All right, let's see.
It's a documentary called "The Food That Made America,"
Yeah.
and it told the story of how Hershey chocolate was created. It's really fascinating. He wanted to make milk chocolate out of fresh milk, which hadn't been done. It was all done with powdered milk, and so
They're
because he lived
yeah.
near a bunch of dairy farms, and he thought it was easy access to milk.
Maybe if I cross my legs, then I'll be a little taller.
That's true.
See.
There you go.
Wait. It
Whatever
moves
his
the
name
mat.
is, Billy Bob Hershey.
It moves the mat. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I look really weird. Ah! I'm an idiot.
All right, sit still.
Okay, there.
All right, so the founder of Hershey had a bunch of scientists and milkologists on the job working around the clock, and they just could not come up with a formula to put fresh milk into chocolate. But finally, one of them had it, and it made the milk spoil slightly, and they were like, oh, that's not good. But then Billy Bob Hershey tasted it, and he was like, this is really good. Something about that little tang. So when you bite into a Hershey bar and it has that little bit of a tang to it, that's because the milk is slightly spoiled, which isn't dangerous, doesn't affect the healthiness of the chocolate, but it gives it that distinctive Hershey's taste. Is fresh milk from the farms of Pennsylvania.
Look what I'm doing to you.
Good job.
Hey, I'm a pretty funny guy.
And so he likes Hershey's. He likes it better than any other brand of chocolate.
Yeah, they just make it super delicious. It's like,
Yeah, it's way better than Cadbury.
and it's just like, it's better than Coffee Crisp and Kit Kats. It's just,
Better
it
than
just has a bit.
Butterfinger.
It just has more taste to it.
It has that.
It just has more taste to it. Like, it's just my favorite. I can literally eat. I love Hershey's. They're my favorite chocolate bar. They're just.
Yeah.
I need some more fresh air, man. It's hot in here though.
I don't think it's really hot, but I'm wearing a tank top.
Well, of course you're wearing a tank top, so you don't think it's hot.
What's next? Starbucks.
Starbucks.
We're hitting all the major corporate food entities.
I think Starbucks is one of the most famous coffee places you can get your.
It's probably the most famous.
One of them probably.
I think it's the most. If the Starbucks logo has a mermaid, I don't know why, but maybe it's because
It doesn't
from
have a
Seattle.
mermaid.
Yeah, it does. It's a mermaid.
Really?
Yeah. Because it comes from Seattle and they're near the ocean, so it's got something to do with that.
Yeah, probably something to do with that.
And Starbucks allows homeless people to live in their Starbucks, and
really?
a lot of people get annoyed.
Do they actually?
Yeah, there's a big thing on the news. They're like afraid to kick.
Are you
homeless people
actually
out.
serious?
Yeah, like you can.
You actually serious?
Yeah, in a lot of big cities, people stop going to Starbucks because they're full of homeless people.
Wait, you're joking.
No,
You're joking.
they're afraid of offending people, so they don't kick out the homeless.
You're joking. You're.
So you get to go in, have your coffee, and smell.
You're freaking joking.
Nasty people.
You're not freaking.
I'm not joking. Look it up.
I don't believe this guy, guys. My phone doesn't work because it doesn't have any white. Well, it probably might still work. I don't know, a little bit. Let's try.
Well, you're actually Googling the story. So, Starbucks homeless people.
God dang it.
Starbucks. So, some fun facts about Starbucks. Starbucks was founded in 1827 by J.W. Starbuck from
How do you spell homeless people?
from Chicago, Illinois, and he moved to Seattle and started growing coffee plants in his attic. And then him and his brother, P.W. Starbuck, had a big feud for a while, and there were rival Starbucks locations across the Washington state.
How do you spell homeless people?
And they ended up getting into a fist fight.
How do you spell
one day.
homeless? Homeless.
Well, you know, spell home and then less.
Is that how you spell it?
No. L-E-S-S.
L-E, two S's?
Yeah. People. Hi, who are these
Crap,
people?
it's gonna be hard to load.
Because we're outside. Oh,
I'm
no,
saying.
click all, not pictures. Not images, click all. Or news.
Well, it's not.
See, Starbucks open bathroom policy comes. Okay. Then there's anybody on Reddit, there's someone that says, anybody else's Starbucks turning into a homeless shelter?
Oh my god.
And then at the seats, all the seats at Starbucks taken up by homeless people.
What?
If you're in a big city, you probably
This
know
can't
what we're
be
talking
true.
about. No.
This isn't this.
They just let them pile up.
This
in there
is not a
and-
scam.
No, so they've had to close several locations because no one's buying coffee because they don't want to be around.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
This is.
And they don't have to buy anything. They can't afford Starbucks. They're coming in and just chilling.
This is a joke.
I mean, I guess they're getting out of the weather. Can't blame them.
That's a joke. No, I don't believe you.
Well, it's on the internet. It's got to be true.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't actually know that, man. It's not. I'm not sitting on my crisscross. I'm not sitting on my crisscross applesauce. So it's not that comfy. Maybe I'm gonna take my socks off. Maybe that'll be better.
Why are you taking your socks off? We're outside.
No, I mean my shoes. Ah!
Someone I'm sure who's drank some Starbucks at some point is John Cena.
John Cena.
John Cena. You can't see him, but his name is Cena, and it has C in his name, so it's like C. No, and
We love John Cena.
So what is John Cena?
A wrestler.
He is a professional wrestler.
He's like one kids' favorites, kind of.
Yeah, he's big.
It's like a
he always
kid.
has been.
It's like a kid's favorite kind
He
of.
has bright, colorful shirts.
He's
not wearing
I have
black.
a John Cena hat. I couldn't get it.
Yeah, that's true.
Let me go get it.
No, I don't know where it's at.
No, it's in there. It's in the house. I'll get it. Be right back. Oh, what's this in the way? It's my John Cena DVD. I think I got all the matches here.
Yeah, it's a 3-disc set.
So we got this one here. Woo!
It was early Cena when he was a rapper.
He wasn't a rapper.
Yes, he was. Have you not watched it?
He was a rapper?
How'd you miss that part?
No, I never actually did.
Yeah.
I never did it. Here is this 2 and this 3. It's pretty cool. And I got a John Cena hat that says, let me read it for you guys in case you can't actually see it. Never give up. Never give up, guys.
What's it say on the back?
You can't see me. You can't stop me.
That's right.
He doesn't even say like S-E-E. It says actually like the C. See?
That's True.
It's just the letter C, and it's really cool. But I love the hat. It's just nice.
And a lot of time, like when we were doing some
After
schoolwork.
you know what? After we're doing
What?
after episode 19, we're gonna do episode 20, guys.
You already told them that.
Yep. Oh,
And it's big time.
I didn't know that. But here's the front of it.
I think they can figure out that after 19 comes 20 too.
Yeah, because you could probably see it. Because they probably will see my ACDC shirt.
But we've worked when we were doing schoolwork. Richard didn't want to do it. He was just getting mad, and I said, "What does John Cena think? What would John Cena do?"
Never give up.
Right. And then when we were learning how to play baseball, he got frustrated and mad at me.
And
I said, "What would John Cena do?"
Never give up.
That's right. And now he's one of the best baseball players I've ever met.
Better than Babe Ruth.
Yes.
What
he
would
didn't
John,
give up.
You guys, when you're about to give up on something, don't give up, guys. I'm serious. Just think,
Right.
What would John Cena do? What would John Cena do?
Yeah.
He would never give up.
That's right.
He would never give up. Right?
That's great advice.
Because John Cena's cool.
He is cool. He doesn't give up. That's why he's such a success.
Mm-hmm. He's probably been training for years to be a wrestler. Up,
Well, do you know who helped train him?
Jim Cornette.
That's correct.
Oh my God, Jim Cornette actually helped him.
Jim Cornette, Danny Davis, and Tom Pritchard in Ohio Valley Wrestling.
It's actually pretty cool because
They're the ones responsible for John Cena's success.
If John Cena wasn't here, if Jim Cornette wasn't, if Jim Cornette and his other people didn't help him, he wouldn't be here today.
Sure, you gotta give.
He would just not be a wrestler.
Yeah.
And if he never trained up, if he just gave up to be a wrestler, then he would actually never be here.
Right.
I think it's a really nice thing. It's a really nice actual thing.
And John Cena, of course, works for the WWE, and they're the biggest wrestling company in the world. The
Yes,
only
we're talking about
real major wrestling company. There's AEW, but it doesn't really count. It's kind of silly. But WWE is
just
been the biggest company for about
WWE. Let me show you a cute
years
picture of
now.
Melissa I have. Let me show you. Let me see. Just wait. I have two cute pictures of her. Here is one.
I don't think they can really see. Oh yeah, they can see it. Here she is checking it out.
And here is one of the cutest ones I took.
Melissa.
Look at her big guy.
They remember Melissa from the last episode because she was here licking our faces.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Guys, her old owners would always cover her in a cage.
They kept her locked in cages.
Like,
in a kennel.
Every time they would leave work, they would just keep her in the cage all day until they get home. They would not let her on the furniture. When we first got her, she was scared to get on the furniture because she thought we were going to yell at her. But we had to tell her we told her she can get on the furniture.
We don't care. We like
we
like
love
to
her.
snuggle with our dog.
We never keep her in a cage.
No.
We're nice to her. And we think a kid was beating her up when they had her.
Maybe, yeah.
We think that. And if that's true, then that is not cool.
No.
You don't abuse a dog like that.
No, she's a good dog.
Yeah, she's a good dog. If it's going to be a long time, then Mommy might be here soon once we're done the podcast.
Maybe. We may not be able to finish all of our taping today, but
No, we can. We'll have lots of time. Let's see what time it is. It's 1:40. We'll have time.
We got time. So we were talking about Cena and WWE.
Let's talk about The Rock.
Well, and Cena's opponent at 2 WrestleManias consecutively was WrestleMania 28 and 29.
What's introduced you?
The Rock.
Wait, the Rock. I think I love The Rock's Instagram a lot. I like the edit where he was in a pool and he threw his dog. He made an edit and and he first said where The Rock was in a movie and made his daughter fly, and there was one with Joe Rogan and it made it look like his daughter was actually here. Let me show you the video.
All right, let's see it.
If it actually works on my phone.
The Rock is one of the greatest humans to ever exist. He's
Can I
just awesome.
Hope I can actually get it.
There's really no one I can think of that's cooler than The Rock.
Yeah. Can I get it on my Wi-Fi? Ah! I'm super mad right now.
He's the most charismatic. He's the most electrifying.
I really can't, actually.
He's the
well,
trailblazing.
No, but he made it. But he edited it where his daughter was going to space and other people's stuff. Like,
that's right.
Did you see it?
No, I don't know.
You don't get it. I'll be right back. Let me try to. Oh, I found The Rock's Instagram. I follow him. I forgot about that. Let me just see. Let me just.
It's not gonna load any faster out in the yard.
Yes, it will.
Okay, good luck with that. He's on our Wi-Fi. He does his phone. His phone's not a real phone. It's like an old phone of mine with no SIM card, so it doesn't have data.
Okay.
Did you find it?
Nope. Oh wait.
Do you smell what
it's
The Rock
kind
is
of working, but.
Well, they can find it themselves. Go to The Rock's Instagram and
Why
watch it.
ain't yours though? Hey, Snoop Dogg actually follows him.
Of course he does.
He has 202 million followers.
Wow, that's quite a few. That's almost as many as we have.
No, we don't.
He's getting close.
Shut up!
He's sneaking up on us.
We don't have that much followers. I think that's probably it.
Yeah, that's true.
We're gonna go record episode 20. So, well,
Let's end it with The Rock's famous catchphrase. If you smell what The Rock is...
bye-bye!